What's up, y'all? It's Bo the Potato back here with another one of my streams, videos, not streams, from Age of Empires 2 as I'm diving back into it 20 years plus after the game came out. Let's get this one playing so you can see what happens. This is me in the blue. I think I got Lithuanians, if I remember correctly. Yep. And then my partner here was the Turks, Alberto. Um, and sweeping fawn. Have the Franks, which I didn't realize till super late in the game, and the Dravidians over here from the purplish player. I feel like I did alright at the start again here. I have not been getting going like super aggressively at the start of the match. Did get a couple of mods turned on. Ooh, and it looks like I do have the, I do not have the grid lines showing. So that's one of the things I hope we did in here. I wonder if it's in the actual AoE game. Those grid lines would be super helpful. You can turn on the range indicators. But yeah, that's not even quite what I want here. Oh well, I don't know, we'll see. Thought I was supposed to get a range indicator on there. So we get going here. Wow, we fell behind pretty quickly on the score. What does he have here? Looks like he's run. Well, just what, 7 or 3, 4 villagers? Can't be all of it. 7. And he sends 1 to wood. That's not right. 7, oh, 7 total villagers, 1 sheep. Ha! Still getting used to reading this. That was terrible and embarrassing. Alright, what's Red up to? Red not doing quite as well. There we go. That's what I want to turn on for Red. Alright, 8 villagers there. 3 on berries, and sweeping fawn scout running around. Let's see. How are they doing for scouting? Let's see. They had some decent scouting, both pretty much just doing their own base, which, you know, makes sense. Have you sent anybody over to wood yet? Just married. Oh, there we go. First guy getting wood. Alright. He's at 394, 398, so we're really not playing too terribly differently here. Okay, wood line started. Now, this player, purple, seems like he kind of knew there was something over here. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't have picked one of these other wood lines. He chose intentionally to start here, so he must have known there was water on the side. This is another one of those maps where I am super embarrassed, because as I was playing, I didn't realize there was any water on the map. So, you see my scouting, I'm like, ah, da, 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 da. Don't even get to the corners. It kind of makes me laugh. Let's see, did my teammates see there was water? Oh yeah, okay. So if I would have guessed that it was a mirrored map, then and maybe that's something I should presume going forward is that if I've got something on one side, I've probably got it on the other. I already lost 1 villager to the first boar. That was embarrassing. I tried to do the TC shots trick and did not have ungarrison bound to a button, or did not know what that button was, and so I killed the boar. There were 3 boars on this map. I thought that was going to massively hinder my aging time. Let's see, 462. So my buddy's a little bit behind. I'm keeping up with Red, who at this point is very juggling back and forth. They're pretty close, but I'm just like 30 inches difference. One thing I thought was really interesting is that these guys were between about 600 and 800 elo. I think Societyville was probably the highest with a team elo around 800, Sweeping Fawn about 710, and my partner's was in the 600s. And I really didn't do much better than my partner, and so I think my elo, I might be settling in around the 500-600 level, where I was like hoping 1,000 might be reasonable. But, we'll start to see it when we get to look at the idle time on, turn this over. Idle TC time, this is embarrassing, minute 16 already. I thought I had been doing better with it here. I don't know exactly what happened and when I started idling there, but I feel like I need to go back and redo the Dark Age challenges, because I've just been sloppy about that idle TC time. I want to keep it under a minute. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to keep it under 30 seconds before castle. I think that's going to be my goal. I also did not take time or consider pausing it to check my tech tree. Which would have been helpful, because I didn't know much about the Lithuanians. I think I do pull it up at some point for a little while. I don't know if the recording will have that, like, shown. But yeah, it was like, okay, cavalry and I think naval civilization, but that's about all I knew going into my builds. And I did see that I got the winged hussar, which I was excited about. And then forgot about, once he had a lot of halberdiers. And I don't know if I effectively countered, but we'll all get to that here. I think it's cool. I do think purple seems to know there is a bit of water out there that he might have the ability to dock. Scout cavalry is under attack. What was that? Purple scout. What happened there? Purple scout cavalry is under attack. There's greens. There's reds. There's blues. Where's the purple scout? Not here. Oh, there we go. I see. Had to do it. Boy, that sounds awfully quiet. Are you guys hearing any of the audio? That's kind of weird. I think I know what might be happening. Hopefully this audio has been picked up throughout the game. I had it playing on my desktop, and I hope there's not too much microphone feedback on here. Alright, so purple's got walls going up, effective housing walls, palisades. They started with the direction I would be coming from, which of course is smart. What does red have? Red has a little bit of house walls in here. I can't remember if there's a tile gap in there. Again, I wish I had my grid lines on so I could see that. Sweeping Fawn Scout's still back here. I've kicked up my barracks and this market. I'm trying to go for my blacksmith shop real quick. I know I'm just shy in resources at the time. Yep, there we go. Start putting it down. Wow, look at how low I am on my eco APNs. I gotta watch my partner. So he now knows there's water up here too. What was he doing to those eco APNs? But like... Oh, okay, maybe it was just that moment. But he's keeping much higher military actions per minute. 54. Wow. He must be scouting like a beast. Oh, he is doing a good job scouting. Definitely got to give him credit for that. So he and I are close though in eco, so he is crushing me in actions per minute, and I cannot remember what I was even doing. I think I was like remembering maybe to try and use my my hotkeys a little bit more, like the TCQ villager, which I'm clearly not doing. How bad am I on idle eco time? Idle TC 1, like 2 minutes? Oh, so he's picked up to like 4 minutes and he's told me he has 1. These guys are both around a minute. Boy, it's amazing to see the patches holes in my game versus theirs. Okay, let's see. What do we have over here? Good house wall. He's gone a little defensive with the watchtower that he's already got up. He's got 4 scouts. Was he going after my buggy and I didn't realize it? I thought I had done a decent job. Well, I didn't really do any job. I started walling in a whole wrong place. Alright, that's me going to castle. Oh, chat too. Forgot how to chat all. Alright, what he's got? So he's got these coming to my buddy's place. I have not even started queuing up my stable units yet. Was my buddy having to defend himself? And I wasn't doing jack. He did. I felt bad. I thought for a minute I was actually just going out there and doing a good job raiding on my own. Alright, I got my first scout cavalry. Buddy gets his wall attacked up there. And he's got 3 scouts already, so I'm way behind. I'm just getting my 2nd scout there. Yeah, I gotta learn to prioritize having the resources once I get to feudal to begin making a little bit of military, because everyone here, 600 to 800 elo, all had more military ready to go and were out in Rockton before I did. Well, I guess maybe not purple. Purple's back here, kind of booming, I guess. Whoa, look at the score difference. 1700 from red. Oh my gosh, I'm on the ground floor there. We got military, eco gold. My buddy's still keeping the highest APM. I'm not doing as terrible as I was. Worker efficiency. Gathering time eco. So theirs are all higher there. Oh, last minute worker efficiency that kicked my butt on overall worker efficiency. Still a good, almost 10% higher. That's notable. Idle ecos. I'm the worst by far. That's embarrassing. I gotta learn to use my idle vil key. Moving time. Okay, so probably want to minimize that, building close to the resources. Build time eco. Wow, I waste way more time building, so that's the benefit of doing a couple of villagers. TCs. Everybody has more military. Yeah, no military value. And red's really got enough to fight both of us. And here I felt real proud coming in here and doing like a couple of villagers worth of damage. I'm sure my eco stats start to go absolutely through the roof in terms of idle as I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm terrible at juggling the 2 of those. I don't know why I threw up a university. I just figured there's probably going to be some text that I'd want in Imperial. This dude's just been chilling for a hot minute. Here we go, running these guys back through. I should have probably taken those 2 villagers and go with 1 strike each. He's got enough to take him down, so like my raid was kind of helpful, I guess. I think I looked at the score over here and was like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm doing a good job. Yeah, he's still chasing me away. I probably should have turned on him with a little hill advantage at one of these spots. Maybe not with those spears. I kept thinking I was going to be able to find a way in here. By this point, he had established a pretty effective little base. I don't think he has any archers in here even. He has like no defense. What's this? Another town center's going up. Yeah, so he's just purple straight booming. And he's got towered for defense. 3 TC already on the boom. Did start getting a second and a third one up as well. I was finally back to starting to pay attention to my military, or my economy, after not paying attention to my military. I'm trying to learn how to control people too. I haven't been doing any of that. Second TC up, and I'm sure my idle TC time is going to go through the roof here. Now, I'm actually feeling better about my idle TC time at this point. We'll see if it starts to skyrocket really quickly with me having a second TC, which it does. Trying to queue a couple up in each, but I think I've run low on food at this point. Yeah, I'm lower, because I don't have nearly enough farms. I should have at least double this. Back one more time, trying to get a couple of villagers. I figure it's probably time to try to head back up to red and see if he has it walled off. I think the lesson here is probably to just continue being a pain for the person who is weaker and put them back further, so we can ultimately have a 2v1. Because I don't know if I did the right thing here by running over and trying to find a way in with purple. You know, he was done walling. I should have just come back, harassed the player that I could, get points where I can, and focus on my own eco. I also did a sloppy little wall around my place here, which was working okay, and then I decided to wall past that. Don't need 2 layers of walls. I've got way too much gold. Their actions per minute are just more consistent. I think not having any plan when I go into the matches is a problem. I need to go forward with a civ and a build order. This random civ thing is definitely throwing me for a loop. I keep figuring that I'll get to Castle or Imperial Age and just have a few minutes to chill out and look at the tech tree and build the strategy, and that works poorly. Don't recommend it, that's for sure. Thanks so much if you stuck around this long too. I know these videos are probably a little trying at first as I figure out, oh look, inner ring range, where you can't get hit. As I try to get started on this and figure out why I'm playing so terrible, what I need to do next. Alright, so he goes barracks, and really how to get a little bit better. So he goes barracks here. I get kind of put on my heel. Where does he, what am I doing here? Okay, so I've upgraded to light cavalry. I'm back on my way in. Oh, he's got, what, 3 villies garrisoned in there? So that's all idle time that I was causing. Like, that really wasn't bad. And these guys, I mean, are so resilient to the arrows. Stay away from the pikes, do a couple of slashies. Oh! Oh, I did not realize that was half a health bar on each little poke. Does he have 4 plus 1? Ooh, plus 22 bonus damage on my 80 health. Yeah, 25. Yeah, 2-3 shots take me out, that's for sure. Yikes. I should have been in there with archers, and he just has bowmen. But the Franks do get arbalists, if I remember right. I don't know, so you'll have to check me on that. I'll look it up afterwards. So our cavalry meet up. Ooh, he got in. That was the ping that I missed. I need to get much better about reading pings. I could have been in there being a very helpful person. I am so sorry, El Barto. I'm embarrassed for my miss of pings. I have a hard time catching like audio cues generally in life, so that's embarrassing. I feel for you, man. I suck as a partner. I don't know what I'm going for here. Maybe like the whole wall across the map strategy. I think he bought into it too. I decided not to build this part of the wall though, and just kind of stopped here. Didn't really realize the purple and blue, and my guy's just hanging. He is like in my backyard. I should have taken this as an open invitation. When I saw that, I should have immediately started building a few archers to go over and harass him. That might have been a good idea. I've got cavalry on the base after dealing with these couple of guys. Thankfully he wasn't like going super well, like I can put some people in there. Oh no, I had spearmen in there. What are they doing? But yeah, no reason I should have let him be in my backyard like that. Should have. Maybe he's just gonna slowly step away and die. Ugh, I feel bad like watching it. I'm like, I know what I could have done. I'm curious why he didn't put fish traps. Maybe he doesn't have enough people to gather wood. Where's resources at? He's fine. I think he'd be using. Well, probably aging up. If he ain't already, castle, where am I? Oh, I'm not even close to there. He's got plenty of wood, neither of us have much food. I way overdid it on gold and underdid it on stone. I think when this TC completed, all the villagers moved over to gold there. And then I didn't assign a TC here to do anything. Oh. Dumb villager. Not paying attention here once again. Not bright things. He's doing a good job getting the castle up on the hill. Society was way ahead now. I'm not terribly far behind red for what we both dealt with, but he's already got 2 castles up his ranks. I barely have 2 TCs. I'm about to go imp. I don't even know where my stone miners are. That was 2 gold piles. I don't even know if I started. That was probably a stone pile I should have been on. But frankly, like I don't know what I was thinking. All the way up here, yeah, little stone mine right there. Where the heck was I collecting my stone? Isn't that embarrassing? I just played the game and I don't see where it is. Oh, there it is. That is stone. I thought that looked like gold. That's of course gold. Okay, so yeah, a few people finally on stone, but that was way too late. Castles in my neighborhood. Dravidians. Castle going up. Oh, he doing double oh no, siege workshop. Silly me. Alright, it's 34 through 2. Starting to pick up a little bit, but his military starts coming, and I think he's now on his almost to Imperial, yep. So yeah, he was ready to rock and roll. He pops in Imperial, he'll be in great shape. He threw a castle up. I gotta do something like that. Just put a castle up just to defend the wall. Still can add archers there. Coming for a second. The ruins are coming out. I'm surprised he didn't switch right over to Trip. Oh, he switches right over to Trip. So he's Imperial. I bet he does. He's castle age still. That's gonna be another TC. Buddy found water too. Oh. To friends of the future, you can throw a chat about what to do. Conscription? I gotta look up what conscription does. I don't know why he would bust that immediately. Oh, that's a trade cost reduction. Yep. How fast? Wow, plenty fast. Gets rid of my wall. Alright, I've just clicked to Imperial. I started ballistics, and then I cancel it because I realized I'm supposed to be going cavalry. I've got people hanging out all over the place. That's my worker efficiency. I mean, it's around where my peers are, so like, I don't think I'm like much worse than these guys, but like, idle build time is just much worse. Total idle TC time. Wow, well, he's got 3 TCs though. Yeah, that's amazing. Red's doing quite well. It's just miserable. 30 minutes idle TC time before I hit Imperial Age. Need to break that benchmark down to at least 10 or 15 minutes or something too. That's silly. Look looking a little closer at the blacksmith, though they have more upgrades all around. Body and leather. Oh yeah, the first one's done. Good on hand cart. Yeah. I can see my buddy's eco or his upgrades. Oh yeah, I would just do it here. Oh, it's still mine. Wrong button. Yeah. Okay, that should be my view. That should be his view. I think it's always on my view. What do we got going on up here? Oh wow, so he's got some scorpions rocking. Not a bad idea. Oh, so he's on his way to the here. Oh, that's what it is. Blue-green. My bad. Okay, so we've all got it. Got hanging out. Woo! My horses are going down. Yikes. Yeah, lots of skirmishers in the back. Pikemen up front. Let's try to run my villagers on this one. It was just cooked. I really didn't have anything to fight. I was kind of waiting for it. Once he hit Imperial and have the rest of his army together. I've like had that happen to me now a few times. Like once they've got, you know, what's that, 20, 5 trebs, 6 trebs, solid, no trickle trebbing, 30. It's like an army of 60 and go. So you got primary, secondary units, it's couple of swords and mixed it. I really just didn't have much of any way to fight it. I think I started. I don't know if I built any of my unique unit. I can't remember if that's the wing hussar or if there's something else. How embarrassing is that? 4410, yeah, just getting rolled over in my city. I think I got one of the trebuchets when I whip my knights around. So many idols in the city. I guess I've kept it a little bit under purple now. Purple is all about the attack. It's making very good use of cycle time. Got the Cavalier though. That was fancy. I think at this point I knew I got 0 hope. Didn't even think my relics this game. Just trying to go for military and some sort of consistently where I fall. I have my minute or two gap, but still maintain like a decent, and I say that generously, like a decent trip up to castle. But I don't do anything with it, and my economy gets horribly, excuse me, imbalanced at that time. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I've seen some of the things. Like, I know, for instance, I need to move my berry gatherers to farms, same with some of the sheep herders, and transition that, and make sure to do the second lumber camp, the wood transition. I don't know if the second lumber camp was the right way to go here. Green seems to have made the right play by clearing out this side of the water. What's he doing here? He's got hussars. Take out that trib, very smooth. That's the way you do it. What's he got here? Throwing axemen. Mangonels. I built a siege workshop, but I did not do anything with it. That's another thing that would have been potentially useful. That would have been a really good idea to use my siege workshop. Oh, I didn't even realize they must have whipped up on all my villagers. I think the only thing I have left at this point is a trade cog that I had in his city. Yeah. Not my most stellar performance, but that's what happens when we get started. Takes a little while to get settled in the rank. Actually, how rude of me. I can't slow it down and rob you guys of the fun of their raiding. But I mean, just beautiful. What's he got here? 36 now, so he's been refeeding this army. He's up to halberdier now. 18 kills in this group. What do they got? 11. This group's got 1. Where were those Rumi? I bet they still got a couple. 23 kills on them. Yeah, all of my villagers. Janissaries, the winged hussar for the Turks. I'm curious how he does. I'm pretty sure the skirmishers counter the Janissaries. So they'll be happy to take that fight with the Arab. So Dravidians have the Rumi. Stable. I actually had a couple of resources, I guess. Maybe I should have built a little bit of military for my last hurrah. That was not smart of me. Archer shouldn't die with arrows in the quiver. Alright, so that one goes down. Actually using the choke points in his own wall to block the cavalry from getting in. It's very creative. Tight up here, moving in. He's got a retreat. Wow. Scout, low halberdier. We got my trade cog. Purple's expanded. Green's trying to fight on 2 fronts here. He's got to deal with red. Purple coming into his base. It's already a rough match. So pretty well done on their parts. You know, kudos to those guys. I feel like I learned a little bit. I'm just so clunky. I gotta wait till I'll fall out where I do in ELO. I'm just gonna take my time working on my hotkeys and my patterns. I want to try to remember to do TC, villager, set garrison, or garrison point and next step with the shift clicks. Then probably check Idleville and Idle Mill to see if I have idle villagers or military sitting around, and if I can keep doing that back to back to back, I'll be in somewhat decent shape. Just a couple of hussars left, man. He's really getting just wrecked here. He's trying to crank a few more out. Both the buildings get deleted, it looks like. They're coming through the town center. Ringing the bell for what good it'll do. The swordsmen get to slice-atize some villagers. Ah! Oh, what's going on? I'm putting up one more castle. Oh, the pinch is on though. We got castle v castle with another castle back here. Janissaries throwing axemen and hussars are all going to town. How's the health do? Alright, so they'll clean up. A little bit of siege here. Ooh, that mangonel would have got, or onager would have gotten a shot at whichever it is. Might have done some good, but this is just, ooh, brutal. Rumi, halberdiers. Yeah, he got 2 castles up. He did stop Red's castle. Nicely done. Stop the drop. This is all the villagers here. Gonna pop down another lumber camp. Not that I have anything to say. I'm dead. Wow, the castle just up on the base. I remember that feeling where I just have like too much stone. Like, oh, maybe I should just put one here, cause, you know, just in case. Man, I miss those days. Hopefully I can get back to it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or number 4 going up. Yeah. Fantastic with those tribs. Just say no to them. He's going down with his last castle here. Oh, look at this guy. Look at him doing work. Halberdier. For a second I thought I saw David, like that was his name. I was like, yeah, this is David. He's just working on his house over here, doing his job, stabbing people, stabbing the house, poking it with a stick. Come on, house. Alright, what else we got going on back here? Town center's falling. Castle will probably fall here too. Right away. I love castle collapse animations, all the building animations. This is so wonderful. And that will pretty much do it for my buddy now. I think he resigns here momentarily. But yeah, so playing against guys, my partner was 600 elo, and I think he did much better than I did. So I'm starting to think I'm in the 4 to 500 elo range now, which yeah, makes sense given how many gigantic Black Forest revealed maps that I played. It was hilarious. Let's see, so he was obviously the more effective player on my team, as shown here. Society built gets it for their team. 80 skirms, 52. He did have higher actions per minute. Only, wow. Higher peak, wow, 110 at the peak, that's rowdy. Floating resources, 12k, 9k, wow, that's way too much. Worker efficiency. Better overall there. All right, let's go to the stats. Not horribly surprised. I did not really feel like I made any impact in here. Not the most of anything really there. Again, this makes sense to me with all of his booming. Red will probably have more in the military line there, so eco, yeah. And I wasn't even close to these guys. Units, what do we have? Units, 1.82. Like average military, I can't even tell what that figure is. Kills, losses, hopefully I'll understand here. Buildings, I don't know why that's infinity. I probably have some unnecessary things on this chart. Hide data for... Oh no, that would take everybody off. Oh well, it's alright, I don't know what that means. CB aging, economic. So BitAxe came in much earlier for everybody else. That's definitely something I need to pay attention to. And Horse Collar, I was super late on both of those. Where did I even pick it up? Horse Collar, yeah, right there. So good to know, good to know. What about the military techs? How? Oh wow. So okay, so not crazy late on loom. I was just late on everything else though. I went to husbandry. So they started going military techs right in here, where they didn't do much. I went into armor. That's the thing, is everybody's production must have just been higher than mine. Good to see. You know what? I do want to see where I was population-wise. Yeah, I was almost keeping up until here, and then I just dropped way the F off. I think that was when the fight started. Do I have military events? No. Military population, yeah. Oh, there we go. That works. That's a lot of stuff on there, though. Oh, this already has them pre-done. Okay, no, we good. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Alright. Yeah, purple just crushed it here, economically speaking. Collected most everything. My buddy had the most wood, but he definitely had food and gold by a huge margin. I was way behind on gold. And actually by the end of the game, not in like a horrible spot for stone. I guess he just was able to put up more because of the Frank thing. Picked up some relic gold. He was first feudal. I had fast castle. And I almost wonder if I should like stay in an age a little bit longer and get villagers until I feel like I need to age because I'm getting pressured. You see here, I just had no military whatsoever. gosh, is that all eco related? Oh yeah, I do like that chart. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, I just never had it. That one military was invisible. Everybody just had one until I had none. An APM. You know, I got a little bit better as I was bouncing around in there, but yeah, just not great. Very interesting. Well, there's me getting my butt kicked one more time in my first team's ranked match. I'll be back for more and looking forward to seeing what I can pull off. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and like, subscribe, drop a comment, or whatever you want to do. Thanks again. Cheers.